Let's go live. We are live. Are we live? We are live. Day one journey, episode 904. 904. Well, today is another reminder for myself. I remind myself about my basic beliefs about self-discipline. Usually I find it helpful to imagine myself talking to someone. Then it's easier for me to listen to my own words and actually do something about it. So these are a few things I want to remind myself about self-discipline that I believe in, and I'm struggling with right now. I'm struggling with self-discipline. I'm struggling with getting myself to do what I really want to do when I don't feel like doing it. I have one quote, again, one of my favorites, that discipline is choosing between what we want, between what we may want right now and what we want the most. But back to the question, lack of self-discipline, what's or who's responsible? So of course I'm responsible. Yeah, this is the who. But what? What's responsible? Where do I start attacking and working on my self-discipline? Well, if you remember, I think it was episodes 100, episodes 200, I was talking about self-discipline, and I presented something that I read in a book that listed three things. 3 desires that are most responsible for our lack of self-discipline. And I'll mention the first 2. Desires most responsible for our lack of self-discipline. For me, by the way, self-discipline is freedom. For me, self-discipline is making a decision and following through. Making a decision today with the emotion, with the excitement, and following through this decision also next Tuesday. Yes, next Tuesday or next Wednesday or next week or next month, when we don't feel all the enthusiasm and excitement. Doing it, keeping our word. So where does it start? Well, for me, I really like how they put it in the book. It was a book by Napoleon Hill. So the first 2 desires most responsible for our lack, at least I believe it, for my lack of self-discipline, is the desire for sex and the desire for food. To be honest with you, right now, I'm struggling with my desire for food. And it's easy for me to say, well, it doesn't really matter, like what this has to do with discipline. Because I want to focus on other things, so I'll just eat what I want, what I feel like it, with my desire, yes? The thing is, what's so special, I guess, with these 2 desires, the desire for sex and the desire for food, that this is evolution. We need to do it. Yeah, we can't actually ignore it, especially the food. Yes, like we can't survive without food. At least, 10 days. And so food is a part of my life whether I want it or not. This is why it's so basic. This is why not controlling this desire, at least in my opinion, can be a source of lack of self-discipline. You start with the basics. You start with what you do every single day. Because if, at least I believe, if I cut corners in this, I will cut corners in everything. And this is probably the reason why I see it as a reason for a lack of self-discipline. And I'm struggling. I'm struggling with my desire for food. Wake up in the morning, not eating much in the morning, but then I get really, really, really hungry, and then I just stuff myself. Yes. Well, I do enjoy the taste. Yeah, I do enjoy. I'm not saying I'm feeling bad too much after it. Yeah, like, but still, this is why I'm doing this conversation with myself today. Because it lingers. Everything connected to everything. If I have lack of self-discipline in one area of my life, I will have it in another. And why food? Because food is there all the time. We will eat something today. You will eat something today. It's not even our choice when you think about it. This is why I'm reminding myself of this. Yeah? Setting a routine, understanding what I'm eating, taking care of my body, taking care of my health. Not treating my body as like, I don't know, garbage, like I'm stuffing myself. Like, what? I'm punishing myself? Why? I'm just creating bad habits. I'm creating bad habits, and the essence of this bad habit is not just not taking care of myself and my health, it's also deeply rooted in self-discipline. Because every time I say to myself, well, I don't want to eat it, but then I end up eating it, it's just another step going backwards and creating this bad habit of not actually controlling my desires or mastering my desires, but letting them make the decisions and not me. So I hope this reminder will be helpful for me. Hopefully it will be also for you. It's about the doing, it's about the action. How do you stop the cycle? You just start doing something else. It's about the doing, it's about the action. Either way, have a good day, day one. See you tomorrow.